everybody. Welcome to another episode of the Let's Be Honest podcast. And I am your humble host, Tom DeShields II. I'm so grateful that y'all came back here for another episode, truly. But as y'all can see, and as eventually y'all gonna hear, I got a special guest on the podcast. Somebody that's a friend of the show, my man Tony Pesos.
I already know what it is.
How you feeling, my brother?
Good.
First things first.
Yeah.
I appreciate you for coming through, man. Like that's I always look at it like you can't take that for granted. People gonna show love and people not, and when people that do, you gotta run with that.
Appreciate
So,
you
like,
having me, man.
But yeah, for sure. Like so, like we was talking a little bit off camera. How you been, bro? Like what's new with you?
Just trying to make it happen. Trying to stay busy and stay out, like, stuff that's not gonna level me up. You feel me? Even as like situations, people, all that. I'm just trying to have a straight head, stay focused. That's it.
How would you describe life creatively? Since we last spoke.
I mean, to be honest, like it's just like an everyday life for me. Like that's how I get my creative thoughts. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like get inspired by maybe certain situations or people, stuff like that. I let things come to me like authentic, like naturally. I don't ever try forcing that.
You really can't these days.
So,
people can tell.
Yeah.
People can tell when you're not being you. People can tell when it's not organic.
Yeah.
And then the same thing with relationships. I can't
That's
have people on here that it's not organic for me.
Yeah, that's facts.
Because I feel like the conversation not gonna be organic. I feel like I'm forcing it unless I'm truly a fan.
Yeah. You gotta let things flow.
Exactly.
Let nature run its course.
Because there's some people that's here for a reason, and there's some people that's here for a season. What's changed for you mentally though?
As far as in what aspect? Like
So,
just in general or music wise?
Yeah, you know what? Let's start in general for you because
In general?
yeah, because we always trying to sharpen our tools, not even just creatively, but just as people.
I just try to learn from my mistakes. Like things in the past, like I might have failed in certain situations, but it's a lesson, And when that comes around again in life, then I just had that consciousness, like, all right, don't make that same mistake again, and just trying to like brushing up on the areas that I'm lacking, and still trying to be well-rounded as far as music and just be a better person every day.
Trial and error.
Yeah.
So you really good.
Trying to stay motivated and motivate others, like, you feel me?
That'd be the
That's
hardest
what
part
it's about.
sometimes.
Yeah.
Especially every day you trying to make sure bills paid, make sure family good. It's
the everyday life you trying to get. When you an artist, it's like, especially when you make music, that's all coming out of pocket. Ain't nobody like giving you money. Like some people might, but it's all from the muscle, And you gotta have faith in that, in your craft, and in your dream, and your goals. Like, all right, I'm gonna put this money, but you don't look at it like I'm losing money. Like putting it as an investment, investing in yourself. So you gotta look at the bigger picture. Like, the outcome is gonna be all worth it. So that's how I try to look at it.
No, you're right. I mean, I wouldn't have had this podcast. I wouldn't be able to have you on this couch if I didn't invest in myself.
Exactly.
That's just the bottom line. I had to invest in tripods. I had to invest in in equipment. Going through the motions with this podcast, and going through the motions with the music. It's no end result without the investment.
Because you gotta keep trying too as well.
Yeah, you gotta keep trying. Nobody gonna believe in you if you don't believe in yourself. That's the first thing. People can say that from a distance.
Mm-hmm.
People can tell when nigga you not even going hard. So why should I go hard for you?
You gotta have that confidence as well.
Yeah. How do you maintain that confidence though? Because like we talking about, it ain't easy. It's times where the doubt come in.
Yeah.
It
I was just about to say that. Like sometimes, like with me, like my mind wanders sometimes because I just have so many thoughts in my head. But but as far as like just trying to stay confident, it's like you gotta look at that within yourself. Like before you look in the mirror, like you gotta know, like I'm this person, I know my work, things like that. And then when other people telling you that as well, it's like they got faith in you. Why you don't have faith in yourself? So like, that was one little thing too, because I wasn't dropping something. I wasn't dropping music for some time, but I was sitting on like a couple tracks, and they like, yo, the songs that you got, like why you ain't even drop it yet? Because they hot, and they quote, like that's like you gotta have people around you that's gonna tell you when you kind of slacking. Yeah, so I'm like, oh damn, like, I ain't even think of it like that.
Why you ain't dropping them?
I mean, I just dropped a single, like last week.
Can't change, right?
Yeah. So that's one. I got some more, but
Yeah.
I don't know. I was just getting caught up in just getting sidetracked. But can't can't let things get you sidetracked.
You really can.
I put the important stuff first, man.
Like you talked about before, that, like the type of people you be around.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Because our energy ain't good energy.
That's
like speak on the value of having the right people around you, because you can't take that lightly.
Okay, so like having the right people around you is like, or having the good people around you, that raises the bar for you to get motivated. Like, you know, if somebody has, I don't want to say more than you, but like, you know, they get more money or they might got properties and stuff like that, that should motivate you to do well, you know. But if somebody is getting into bullshit all the time and always in the nonsense, that's gonna just bring you down. Or they don't want to do nothing, they not motivated. I'm gonna sit around, not trying to make no moves. Like, what you gonna do? It's like habits. You feel me? So like, but some people they not gonna check themselves because they so used to like everyday life. You feel me? And they just go over their head. But you got sometimes take a step back. Or like I said, when you get in a predicament, then people gonna show their true colors regardless.
They will. You get comfortable around certain people, especially when they familiar to you.
Yeah.
It could be family, it could be people that you just grew up with, and they trying to hold you to somebody you used to be when you trying to elevate. Not that you changing on them. I'm trying to level this shit up. I want you to come with me.
You wanna know what's funny though? Because like some people, like if you take a step back and separate yourself, like, and then it's a new and improved you. Some people don't have access to that, so then that's when the hate start coming. Niggas start throwing shade, bitches start throwing, females start throwing shade because they don't have access to that new you.
Or
nobody perfect, so it's like what?
Or they ain't got access to that new them.
That's true.
You feel what I'm saying?
I ain't never think of it like that either.
Yeah, like sometimes you gotta. Sometimes it ain't even us. It ain't even you. Like you said, you trying to be the best version of yourself.
Yeah.
But people can't comprehend that sometimes.
Sometimes you gotta be selfish on her too. You gotta put yourself first.
Yeah.
You feel me?
You right. But like with the music, you channel a lot of emotion through that. I hear different sides of you.
Yeah.
You know, you be talking to the ladies, you know what I'm saying? Then you get in your bag. So tell me about the different sides of Pesos music. like what you see, like what do you want the listener to hear when they listen to your music?
To be honest, bro, like I don't know. I don't try to put on the front for nobody. Like, so that's my thing. Like, just be yourself. Like, whatever is going on, like, just be yourself. Don't try to front or portray an image for other people's liking. Like, you know what I'm saying? So whatever that lies under, like, I don't. A lot of people been asking me that too. Like, what category you want? Like, I don't want to be under no category. I just want to be me. And whatever it pertains to, whoever catches their ear, like, then that's what categories, and they gonna put it in the category. I can't really say it, you know what I'm saying? You gotta let the people or the listeners choose, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because on a project, you get different sounds. You give a lot of different sounds.
I try to be versatile with it.
Yeah, that's one of the first things I told you. Like, when I first listened to some of your songs, I was like, yo, you really give, like, there's times when you get super lyrical, and there's times when you on your swag, right? You turn up, you know what I mean? Like, what's the video you shot downtown? Y'all had that shit rocking. I can't remember the name of the song.
On My Face.
On My Face. That's on the project, I think.
Yeah,
bro.
We definitely had fun. I be trying to have fun.
You been having fun with it.
Yeah, like that's
you gotta respect that though.
We definitely had fun. We was in the middle of the street.
Every
store. We got kicked out of a couple of them joints, but it was like we gotta get the footage. Like,
it's a part of the journey, man. Hey. It's you know, when you creating on the level that we at right now, we at the ground level. We in our first form, right? And you know, it's times where you find yourself borrowing shit. You find yourself in a space you don't belong. But it's a part of the process. I feel people gotta appreciate that part of the process. They have
it's beauty in the struggle. That's what they say. So you gotta trust the process.
Trust it, because without it, what's the end result? It don't matter as much to you. If you got to put it to you like this, bro.
I get what you're saying.
You drop one song, all of a sudden you just on. Yeah, it's like you don't really appreciate how you got there for real. You don't. But like I mentioned, your project, another episode. First things first, I really enjoyed it. Like I said, so many different sounds. Some of my favorite songs off of it, Trap, Out My Face,
yeah, that's my
In My Zone, Rich G's. Y'all did your thing on that. I like when y'all was going back and forth on that joint. That shit was tough. But my favorite, the best song, in my humble opinion, and you know, this is me listening because you know I listen, bro. Another episode, part 1.
You like that?
Bro.
Yo, that's funny that you said that because my cousin the one that told me like, you mean like it's a story behind that too. So let's just like that.
Of course, like
my man Buzz.
I'm listening to that and I'm like, it gave me Tony Story vibes.
Yeah.
But I'm listening to it, and immediately the story just took me.
That's crazy because a lot of people like I feel like that joint underrated.
It is.
And I don't really put like I feel like I ain't even push that joint. It's gonna be a video today.
It gotta be.
It's gonna be a movie. Matter of fact, not a video, a movie.
There we go. I was actually going to talk to you about that off camera, like just to keep that in the tuck. Like that's something that you need to really expand on because I'm waiting for part 2. I need to know what happened after Ace got that call.
Oh man,
you feel me? Like that's no.
We're gonna see, man. We're gonna see.
It messed me up when Chris really was hating. Chris was really hating on Ace because
bro, that's what we talking about.
Ace put Brandon right. Ace put Brandon on music. Like he's like, yo, were you talented? You could do it. Just come with me.
Hey.
Soon as Brandon say, yo, I was late because I was with Ace, that was the last straw, nigga.
That was the last straw.
Bro.
Hey, that be happening, man. Like it's everyday life, yo. You already know how that go. Especially where we from. You know how that go, man.
You ever experienced that for yourself personally?
As far as what? Just sneaking you or something?
It's not even sneaky. More so, I'm not even gonna take it that far. Just you found music, right? There's always gonna be people, that's behind the scenes saying, oh, his little raps, or you trying to diminish what you trying to do. That don't really believe.
Of course, bro.
How you deal with it?
I ignore niggas, like I said. Ain't nothing else. As long as you don't touch me, then ain't shit gonna happen. You can talk all you want. That's everybody gonna talk to the day you die, like, and that's publicity for me. You got my name in your mouth. Yeah, tell everybody about me, and they gonna look me up. But other than that, I try to keep that negativity to a minimum, man. That's why I be staying down, trying to focus on music, get my money right. As far as people talking shit, like, it don't even matter. It holds no value. You know what I'm saying? That's about it.
The only value will hold, if any value it got, you just tell me I'm doing something right.
That's a fact.
Seriously.
That's a fact. Yeah.
Cause
if you ain't doing nothing, they not gonna talk about you. What is it to talk about?
But what's the point in? See, like I said, it's just something I could never understand about Philly, bro. It's like we so quick to quote unquote dicky, and then the same breath you quick to hate on a nigga. But they call showing love dicky in these days. I'm like, how, Sway?
All right, I feel like I could try to like explain it. Cause I feel like when people say, "Oh, you dicky," and like, all right, say so and so is showing love to a person that they don't even know, but won't show love for their mans that's doing something, or a female that they know that has like a business. They might get mad because somebody else showing somebody else love instead of showing people close to you love, like that has stuff going on for themselves. You feel me? And then like as far as niggas hating, they feel like, all right, you reached this certain level before me, so like I'm gonna try to take it from you. You know what I'm saying? But everybody levels up, evolves in different years of their lives. Like you can't compare somebody to you because everybody different.
Yeah, you can't
so
compare.
Like, I don't know. It'd be small minds. Like niggas that be hating, it's just small minded, yo. Like,
it really is that simple though. Like this is just small minded niggas, like small minded people who just can't see the bigger picture. Who can't see that if he eat and we all just working, we all gonna eat.
It's room for everybody.
It's too much money out here.
I'm about to say like it's never gonna run out.
It's too much money. Like Trump already proved that, but 1.2 trillion. Like we already know the money. They got the money.
That should be hurting niggas' hearts, bro, because like niggas don't be motivated and they don't do shit, and they might have gave up on their dream. But somebody that didn't get it on their dream keep working and they reach their goals. Like damn, I'm gonna envy them because I wish I had that. That's it.
Yeah.
That's on you though.
A lot of people don't even know how to channel that though. They be channeling into like destruction. They need to channel it into like, okay, I saw him get on. All right, I'm next. What was your blueprint? What you do? See, that's why I try to like. Yeah. That's why I really try to base this podcast on like, so people can hear other people's stories, so they can be like, okay, this what I need to do.
Right.
All right, I've been sitting on these songs for too long. Let me put this out. Let me just go for it. There's so many people that's scared to just put out content, scared to do their thing because they're afraid what somebody gonna think, somebody gonna say.
Yeah.
And that can battle your mental health because you playing tug of war with your own self.
Yeah.
You playing tug of war with who you want to be versus who people want you to be.
Right.
And that shit's spooky.
That's real what you said. I definitely agree. That was well said.
Yeah, man, that was off the top too.
I heard preaching. I hear you.
Man.
I definitely feel that vibe though.
Yeah. How often do you write?
I try to write like every day, but some days I won't write. I can write every day if I want to, but I don't want to I don't want to get caught into like the writing stage because at one point I was getting caught like I'm gonna just keep writing and writing. I just freestyled a whole song yesterday. I just recorded that drum, like you feel me, straight like that. Or I might just be walking down the street or some shit in my head and like I might think I'm about to write about that.
The bottom line is you constantly just keeping everything just flowing like.
Or if a beat
if
too,
I'm not
like,
freestyling, I'm writing. If I'm not writing, I'm freestyling. You just keeping yourself sharp at all times.
Yeah, you got to. But there's always room for improvement. I should write probably more or go to the studio more. But
what you feel more comfortable doing?
As far as what?
Writing or freestyling. Like some niggas be like, oh, I don't write. It's off the top all the time.
I like freestyling hooks more.
Okay.
You feel me? But it depends on like what we talking about, what beat like, cause like I'm just going, I'm just go.
Yeah. Like another episode, part 1. I could tell. I feel like you got them you got thoughts down on that.
They get written down.
But I'm pretty sure out of my face that was all momentum.
Yeah.
A lot of I'm pretty sure there was some freestyle in there.
Yeah.
Cause that's on pure energy.
Yeah, bro.
Some songs that's pure energy. Like rest in peace, Pop Smoke. When you listen to Pop Smoke, you know a lot of them joints off the top. It's just pure energy. You can't replicate some of that shit.
You gotta go off it. Like,
yeah.
Whoever in the studio with you, sometimes you just go off their energy. Or the beat sound right, you just gotta just pop up in your head.
How often you be in the studio?
How often?
Would you say, damn, I probably could be in there more, or?
It depends, honestly, cause like throughout the whole quarantine, I was in the studio. Like when me and Swelly basically did a whole tape and then John. I've been working with a few artists, like we work in entertainment, been working with Rambo, my man Wap Sadi. So I've been working, but some days I'm just be busy, you know, other stuff. But I don't know. It is. I don't know. I can't really say like how often. Like it just be happening.
No, I understand.
I just be going.
I understand. So you mentioned other stuff. Like how difficult is it to balance, you know, your real life responsibilities and obligations versus your creative side of your life?
I mean, I'm still figuring it out now, to be honest. But I know you always gotta put that creative side first. You can't let like how can I put it? Like for instance, like an everyday 9 to 5. You can't let that just become a cycle and lead you away from your true goal, because you don't want to work for nobody for the rest of your life. So you gotta always make time for what's important to you. And then like when you working, that shit invest in your craft. You feel me? That's the reason why you're working. If you really want to be your own boss and make the money that you using, the money that you making, use it to you feel me? To what you want.
That's self-investment.
Yeah.
I feel you, cause like it's real easy to fall into that 9 to 5.
Yeah.
You come home drained. All you want to do is eat and sit your ass down, probably roll an L, and it's like, nah, I gotta go.
Yeah, bro.
You know, marathon, like that last trip you had, marathon and gotta go. Like that's the energy I'm on.
Yeah,
you know,
bro.
2020 and on. Like you can't allow the monotony of the Matrix to fuck you up.
A lot of people don't talk about that though. Like I feel like a lot of people don't touch on that, cause everybody like it's all about an image. You look at Instagram and shit like that, bro. That shit all the image. Everybody not how they portray their art. So like me, I don't care. I talk about my flaws and stuff like that because I mean I'm an open person. Like I already know, but just don't be trying to act like you got it all the time, or you feel me. And we all still young, so like niggas trying to figure it out. But we on the way. Like we definitely got some shit in store. I ain't gonna say that, but I mean shit not perfect over here. But that's cool.
That's a part of it though.
Yeah.
Shit ain't perfect over here, as y'all already could tell since being in my crib. Like
Bro,
shit ain't perfect, but
it's all about
you know,
the hustle,
it's all about the hustle and just trying to put that
Yeah.
content out. You know who I fuck with? I fuck with Gary Vee, right? I think last time we spoke on the podcast, I think we spoke about him for a little bit.
Yeah.
he got like this thought where as though too often people allow the imperfections to really stop them from putting out the content. Maybe the mic don't sound too perfect. Maybe it's not mixed as well as it probably could be, or maybe the tripod leaning a little bit.
That's what type of time I'll be on.
Maybe the lights too dark.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, depending on what you're trying to do, obviously, but at the end of the day, just put it out. Because at the end of the day, you grinding.
Staying consistent too.
You grinding, you staying consistent.
Right.
He was like, look at it like a big ass piece of marble. When you just chiseling like the future you want, you just chiseling it.
Right.
And by time you punch your ticket and the lights go out, that shit gonna be glorious.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Bro, I just seen some shit on Twitter, right? They was trying to bid, I guess, on 5 year. They like, yo, he like,
5 year one.
Yeah, they like, he's like 30, so he been rapping for like 10 years.
2 Chainz doing the
So
same
I'm like,
shit.
all right, that's a prime example of don't give up on your dream. Like, okay, like I don't see how niggas trying to bid on it. I don't know, but
bro,
that shit
if 2 Chainz stopped that titty boy, then what?
right, exactly. Like, bro, everybody got their time. Like, that shit really meant. I don't know.
Yeah, and it's
People
like,
different though.
yeah, people different. You go through different stuff pop up in your life that you can't even predict sometimes. You can't even. It's either you gonna allow that to fold you, or you gonna double up, and re up on everything.
Yeah.
You know, it's a mindset. It's a mental game. You constantly fighting it every day. I'm fighting it every day. It's easy for me to be like, you know what, I ain't gonna record today.
Especially being black in America too, man.
Yeah, you trying to survive.
Yeah.
That's why it's like it's hard to blame some of our people sometimes. Like it's all you know. When you was born with you was born already behind the 8 ball.
Yeah.
It all depends on your circumstances, but shit. Mom probably strung out waiting for the 1st or the 15th of the month. Dad probably booked. It's so many different avenues. I'm blessed that my story a little different.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? I'm blessed. I'm blessed, and we can't take that for granted.
Not at all.
That allow us to really create as freely, because it's hard to create in a stressed environment.
Yeah.
It's hard. It's hard. I know for me, when I was like earlier on, like I found myself just going through these pockets of just like darkness. Like I couldn't,
as far as
like I couldn't. I felt like I didn't know what I wanted to do with this. I felt like I couldn't figure it out. I was making too many excuses. Damn. Like, what if I don't talk like this? Or maybe I gotta talk this. It was like, listen, nigga, be you. Be you.
Yeah.
People gonna respect that first and foremost.
They gonna gravitate to it. You know what I'm saying? When you being yourself, like people realize that. They gonna realize it. Or if you faking, that shit gonna come to like some point in time. You feel me? So it's just better off being you, man.
Yeah,
and you never know who you might motivate. Like somebody might have the same story as you. You never know.
Yeah. That's why I really hope people that tune into this episode, they able to apply some of the things you learned along the way, going through what you went through, so they can maybe apply it to their situation. Like, who would you say is maybe some OGs that you probably look up to that say, you know what, they always made sure I knew the motions. I knew left is left, right is right. I knew what I needed to know when I needed to know it.
I mean, for real, like my pop, like he taught me a lot of stuff. My grandpa when he was here, feel me. My older cousins, feel me. I don't really be around a lot of people like that, bro. So my older cousins, I be talking to them about a lot of stuff. So they be trying to tell me certain things. That's about it. I don't be trying to fuck with no niggas.
No, I feel so. Your circle
They gonna be the fan, bro.
Your circle more so like cousins, like
they be the fan. I got close friends too.
Of course. I relate to that though.
To really talk about my real
people that you
know. I don't tell everybody that.
Yeah, no, I relate to that. Like I don't really be with too many people personally, but I be with my brothers. I be with my brothers, like so, and they know what's going on with the kids. So it's you especially at this point we 25, 24, like everybody can't know the recipe to the playbook. Everybody can't know the plays.
I keep it in a circle.
Yeah, man. It's how important is it, especially when you get on, because that's how I'm carrying it. When you get on, that circle got to be tight. Speak on the value in that when you get on, because you know when the money come, a lot gonna happen, a lot gonna change, a lot of people gonna change, or they gonna reveal who they really was all along.
Yeah, that's true, bro. I mean, I don't know. You definitely gotta watch people around you, but that's all the time. With money or not, like, or whatever level of success, you just gotta watch people, but like, you just can't forget who was there when you first started. You know, like even though anybody can change up, but don't switch up on the people that were there from the rip, and shit like that. But I don't know. It's about temptation too. You can't be tempted by everything. Niggas get money and start acting crazy. Man. I don't really like money is cool. I value that shit in a certain way, but I'm not fledged by this. Oh, money. You know what I'm saying? So my morals is different. So that's how you move based off your morals. Like, I don't know.
Sometimes the opportunity. There's a lot of people that can't recognize the opportunity when it's a dollar amount not attached to it.
Yeah.
Somebody might be really, you know,
I'm not selling
putting you in
no bread. Like
somebody might really be putting you in a position, and the check might not even be there right away.
Right.
But if you work this position the way you're supposed to, the check gonna be crazy. So I want to ask you a question. No limits, no obstacles. Where you see yourself 5 to 10 years from now? Where's 20 pesos 5 to 10 years from now? Nothing stopping him. Nothing in his way.
Man, just know I'm gonna have businesses. That's it. Music gonna be taking off already. I'm just have businesses, like clothing brand, all that studios, houses. Just be flipping and shit. Like I don't know, like
Black on everything.
yeah, like that's all I want to do is be like just own my own stuff, no matter what it is. Be my own boss. So
that's important though, because
stand up.
when you a creator, it's important to own the gym you practice in.
Yeah.
And what I mean by that is like, for example, sometimes as a musician you gotta purchase studio time, right?
Mm-hmm.
But when you putting that money back into your craft, you start investing in your own mics, your own little sound situation. Then you start building your own studio, maybe in your room or whatever it is, your closet. And now you're able to record free will at all times, no matter what time of day it's for free.
Right.
Because you're putting that money back in.
Yeah.
And sometimes earlier on, it's like, damn, like I'm dropping 50 on this, 50 on that, 100 on that, but like, it add up. But once you think about how much you spend on studio time and how much you might save after you actually put all the money into your studio, it's important to own the gym you practice in. I picked that up from Russ, the rapper. Like, he got a book called It's Always. He got a book that's called It's All in Your Head. It's like an audio book. I listened to that.
That's what I'm saying about like, you know, keeping the circle tight too. It's like everybody got to contribute. You know, it's not going to just be one person doing everything. Like we all going to have something going on. Somebody could be the cameraman.
You're in charge of branding.
Yeah,
you're in charge of the clothing line right now.
Like
you handle the real estate. Yeah, everybody gotta have a job, and then by you doing that, you establishing legacy, long-term wealth within your family, within the black community, and that's only going to just trickle down by generation to generation, and that's what we gotta aim for as black people. We gotta aim for legacy.
Yeah, that's the whole reason why I really make music too, for the legacy, man. We're not gonna be here forever, but like that good music, that shit gonna last. So,
that's facts.
You know how that go, man.
You get that first big check. That first big check from music. What you going first?
Yo, that's funny. Yo, I'm been like, I ask people that. I was just asking somebody that shit. But like, the first thing I'm probably doing is I'm gonna have to either pay my people's crib off or get them a new crib. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna get me a crib. I'm gonna get me a whip, like shit like that. Nothing too crazy, but
just setting the foundation right.
Yeah, I gotta make sure my people's right first.
Paying off all of that,
bro. All that shit.
Matter of fact, you pay it off so you own it. Then whatever you do with it after that, you keep it in the family, whatever. You never know.
Might invest a little bit in something on some chill shit.
Yeah, remodel that joint. They say you got the biggest house on what's that? Off of Henry shit. Like, but yeah, man. And you know, last but certainly not least, what insight and what advice can you offer to the people who may find themselves in similar situations, be it creatively, be it emotionally? Because as creators and entrepreneurs, we come across a lot of roadblocks, a lot of things that may knock us off our square, that may stop our creativity.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
What advice and insights can you offer to the people to make sure they keep that battery in their back at all times?
I would say like, if you're going through like rough times, like, it never lasts. Like, you always gotta think about that. Like, stuff might be going on at the time. You might be feeling down and out, but like, just know like good times always gonna show up. But you gotta weather the storm in order to see that, that other side. So like, you can't really give up. And you gotta try to not catch yourself complaining all the time. You gotta look at it's good and certainly, I ain't say everything, but you gotta look at the good and what you have too. You can't always dwell on shit that you don't got. So keep working. Don't let nobody try to bring you down. If you know your value, simple like straight like that, and do that shit with like with a passion, like, feel me? Like with your own type of way, like be confident with that shit. That's it.
And where can the people find the music, man? Where can the people, get closer to your
Tony Pesos. On all music platforms. Follow me on the gram at _Tony Pesos. Hey, on YouTube, all that.
Straight like that.
Straight like that.
Listen, you guys. Y'all gotta understand that creative people just do different things. Make sure y'all stay humble, stay healthy, and most importantly, stay hungry. Y'all always tune into the Let's Be Honest podcast with Tony the Shields. It's my man Tony Pesos.
Pesos.
We out.